are to our fifth wood joint, which is how to properly put something together with screws. Specifically, I'm going to show you a counter bore and a countersink. Okay, so to do our screw joints, we need 2 blocks of wood. You're going to need a 3/8 brad point bit to do the counter bore, a 3/16 twist drill bit to drill the shank hole, a countersink to countersink the shank hole, a 7/64 twist drill bit for the pilot hole. We're going to use a Phillips screwdriver tip bit to insert the screws, and the screws that we're going to use are 2 number 6 by 1.25" wood screws. And you're going to need a cordless drill to put the screws in with, okay, and drill the holes. The first thing we're going to do, got a block of wood. We're going to take our 3/8 brad point bit, put it into the drill, and on one end of the board, we are going to drill only a 1/4 inch deep, 1/4 deep. So how far is a 1/4? Well, if you look at your tape measure, a 1/4 is about that deep, okay? So you're just going to have to look at it and learn what a 1/4 inch deep is, okay? Right about there. So that's step 1. We're going to take that bit out. We're going to take the 3/16 twist drill bit, put it into the drill, and with it hanging off the table, because we don't want to drill into our workbench, we want to drill through the center of our counter bore, our 3/8 brad point hole, all the way through. You can see that it's all the way through, centered on that one. And we want to drill another hole down on the other end, about there. And that'll be the shank hole for our countersink. So the next thing we want to do is take the countersink, put the countersink into the drill, and countersink this hole right here just enough so that when we put our screw in it, it's going to be flush. Need to go just a little bit more. Alright, so counter bore, countersink. Now you're going to take your second block of wood, put them together. You want to make sure for this one end is flush and one edge is flush and even. Okay? We're now going to take our 7/64 twist drill bit, which is the pilot bit. We're going to pilot a hole into the second piece so that the screw knows where to go. So, keeping these flush and even, go through the center of this into the second piece. You only need to go in about 1/4 inch, just enough so the screw knows where to go. Going to take that bit out. We're going to put our Phillips, take that bit out. We're going to take our Phillips screwdriver tip bit, and we're going to take one of our screws, making sure that this is still flush and even, and we're going to put this in until it's flush with the surface. Okay? Then we're going to take this one and put it in this one until it is down even with the 1/4 inch depth. Okay? So that's the proper way to screw 2 bits together using a counter bore, and this could be plugged with a wooden plug or a little button plug put in it for decoration. This is flush with the surface, countersink, counter bore. Notice the screws do not stick out the other side. This is flush, that's flush and even. So that is the proper way to do a counter bore and countersink to put 2 pieces of wood together with wood screws. And that's our 5 wood joints. So we went over the miter joint, the rabbet joint, dado joint, pocket hole joint, and screws. So those are the most common wood joints we use in here in cabinet making. And with that said, newbie out.